I'm back, baby. That's right. 30 and 4 run, 19 and 1 in the last 20. Let's talk some basketball. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back in to another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I am your host, Steven, and we are here to talk some more freaking basketball, baby. That's right. I'm going to assume that nobody has changed their clothes or done anything differently because we are on a 30 and 4 run, 19 and 1 in the last 20. Let's keep it rolling. Now, a reminder to people that I keep asking, I don't exactly know how many videos I will get out this week. I am leaving very soon. I'm going to get like a nap tonight, pretty much to go to Hawaii for about 8 days with my family. So I'm going to try to get as many videos as I can out. If I don't have one out, I'm still going to try to get some best bets out on Short or X or Discord or anything like that. So be sure to check those out. NFL, not NHL. NFL video is out now to talk a little Eagles Chiefs Monday Night Football preview and recap the crazy Week 11 in the NFL. I'm excited, man. I cannot wait. I cannot believe this 30 and 4 run. It's fun doing all this with you. Nothing better than winning together as a community. Before we get into the video, though, we like to do this every once in a while. I want a little NBA debate. My question today, leave a comment below with your answer. Who is the best trash talker in NBA history? I got two of them, and there's a lot of good ones. But in my generation, I'm going to go Reggie Miller, the guy who puts his hands around his throat and looks at Spike Lee on the sideline. Trash talk John Starks and every New York Knick possible, but this guy can talk some trash. And my other one, Gary Payton, the glove, baby, from the Seattle Supersonics. Oh, I'm going to cry just saying it. But my goodness, he looked like he was talking trash like every other possession out of the side of his mouth. He was a lot of fun. I think he trash talked MJ sometimes too. But yeah, those are my two answers. I'd love to hear your guys' answers. I know Larry Bird was a good one too. I'm sure I'll get some of those answers. But in this video, it is point guard day. For those that are new to the channel, Monday is point guard day. We do a different position every single week and talk about defenses versus that position, who struggles against it to help you out with some player props. And then I got some best bets. And just a heads up, I only have two best bets right now. I could not wait too long in the night. Like I said, I'm getting up super early for a flight. If I have another one to add, I will put it in the pinned comments. But I got two best bets and two leans just to kind of give you some more options. So that's what we got. Hit that like button, leave a comment below, help that algorithm, help this channel grow. We are now chasing our first 14,000 subscribers. Unbelievable. It's a lot of fun. So thank you guys. Let's start it out and get over to the bets recap. There it is, the two bets from Saturday. Another sweep, a mini sweep, 2 and 0. Rudy Gobert double double. He got the job done. He had a great third quarter and got it done pretty easily. Julius Randle, Kyrie Irving, 20 plus points each. Randle got it done with a three ball with a few minutes left. I was following it on my phone in the car by myself, just freaking out. And then Kyrie Irving, he had like what 6 points at halftime and then went absolutely off in the second half. I think scoring like 34, 33, somewhere around that range. So a nice, kind of easy winner, not really, but we'll take another 2 0 day. It's unbelievable, guys. 30 of the last 34. That is just wild. Player props, as you can tell, have been carrying at 27 and 13, up 14.18 units. Moneyline parlay 7 and 2, up 5.17. The other ones are doing just a little above average. So that's what we got. 40 and 20, a nice even record, up 22.97 units on the year. I have no idea how long we can keep this going, but I sure as hell am going to try. So before we get into the best bets, let's talk some point guards. All right, there it is. If you are new to the channel, we do a different position every single day. Mondays are point guards day. So these are the 10 teams on the left side giving up the most points per game to the point guard position. This is all of the last 15 days. Spurs right up there at 28.3 points to the point guard position. That is not good. Cavaliers, better in the paint, not so good defending the guards, and so on and so on. So those are the defenses on the left side. And the right side, the point guards in the last 15 days averaging the most points per game. How about Mr. SGA, 33.3? And De'Aaron Fox has been very, very good since he got back on the court. So he's averaging 33 points per game. LaMelo Ball picking it up, averaging 31.4. Steph Curry's always there. Luka's always there. Other than that, no real surprises the rest of the way. So take a screenshot. Hopefully that helps you get some winners. Let's go to page 2. All right, the Jazz giving up the most assists to the point guard position at 10.56. We got Grizzlies, Wizards, no surprise there. Heat giving up quite a few assists too, and so on and so on. On the right side, the point guards averaging the most assists per game in the last 15 days Halliburton and Trey Young are just dominating the field right now. 12.6 for Hallie and 12 assists per game for Mr. Trey Young. LaMelo Ball and then Skylar Mays, like we talked about, we won a bet with him last week for the Blazers. He has 7.8 assists. The only other real surprise maybe is George for the Utah Jazz, 7.4 assists per game. So those are the assists. Take a screenshot. Go get some player prop winners for the point guard position. But now it's time, baby. Get fired up. Let's talk some best bets. All right, game number one takes us out to Golden State. We go to California where the Warriors host the Houston Rockets. Warriors minus 7.5, over under of 221 in this game. Against the spread, Rockets 7-3-1 in the season. Warriors 6-8 against the spread. The Rockets 2-2 on the road, and the Warriors are a horrendous 1-6 ATS at home, which is the worst in the NBA. Over under Rockets 8-3 to the under. They are the biggest under team in the NBA right now. The Warriors 7-7. Rockets on the second night of a back to back here after losing by 1 point to the Lakers last night. And the Warriors are still going to be without Draymond Green and Gary Payton Jr. Speaking of trash talker, Gary Payton Jr., there we go. My best bet in this game, there's no player prop. It's a side, guys. We are going Rockets plus 7.5 at minus 105. I think this line is high because of the Rockets being on the second night of a back to back, which means I think there's some value in this one, to be honest with you. What have the Warriors done to exactly prove to be this big of favorites? To be honest with you, the Rockets team is now 6-2 since the start of November. They have wins over the Kings twice, Lakers, Pelicans, and Nuggets. They've lost their last two games to the LA teams by 6-1. And the 6 point win, I mean, it was like a tie game going to the very last few seconds. Harden hit a big three, all that kind of stuff. So this Rockets team knows how to keep it close. Udoka has been great coaching this team with new pieces and everything. One of the reasons they keep it close is because they play at one of the slowest paces in the NBA. They have the 28th fastest pace in the NBA. It's not even fast, but defensive rating, how about the fourth best in the league? So they play defense, they play slow. When you have a team like that, and you're getting a whopping 7.5 points. You gotta love it. There's less possessions. On top of all this, the Warriors have lost 6 straight games, guys. They've lost 6 straight. It's not like they're a team in good form. Yes, they've played some good teams lately, but the Rockets are no pushover either. Draymond Green is a big part of this team, whether it's rebounding, defense, setting screens, finding open guys. He is a big part of this game, and this Warriors team is not deep enough to just dominate good teams without him. So another problem for the Warriors, Klay Thompson. I think he's closer to retirement than we all thought he was. I was expecting a big year out of him, another year removed from his big injuries. It's not like it's a insult to him or anything. He's gone through some big surgeries and all that. So I'm not making fun of him, but I did not expect him to be playing like he is. He's not that great on defense anymore. He's not hitting a lot of shots, not getting himself open a lot. He's averaging 14 points a game, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. He's kind of just a guy right now. So if it's just Steph Curry, no Draymond Green, Klay Thompson's not playing that well. Andrew Wiggins, I've seen him play better. I just think this line is too big, to be honest with you. I think Steph Curry has to go absolutely ballistics for them to win by 8 or more points. Now, obviously, it's the NBA. They could keep it close all game, and then all of a sudden they get a few buckets at the end. You don't cover. But I like the Rockets. They are playing hard. I like them plus 7.5. Maybe a chance to win the game. We'll see. But I like plus 7.5 as bet number one. All right, my second best bet before we get into my lean, we got the San Antonio Spurs hosting the LA Clippers. The Clippers are minus 7.5, over under 230.5. These are two teams that have not been good against the spread so far this year. Clippers 4-7, Spurs 4-9. Over under Clippers 6-4-1 to the over or to the under. Sorry, Clippers 6-4-1 to the under. Spurs 11-2 to the over. I think it's only the Pacers that have are a better over team than them. They have been playing a lot of over games. My best bet in this game, going to get right into it. It's a player prop, same game parlay. Here we go. Keldon Johnson, 4 plus rebounds. James Harden, 15 plus points. Johnson, 4 plus rebounds. Let's talk about him first. He's gotten 4 plus rebounds in 9 of 12 games this season. He has five. He had 5 rebounds last time he played the Clippers, but last game he got 3 rebounds. I do know that against I think it was the Grizzlies. Before that 3 rebound performance, he had 9, 12, 7, and 5. This guy was just cleaning the glass. He's now facing a Clippers team that is giving up the second most rebounds to the small forward position, which is where he plays. What I like about Johnson, he plays big minutes, even in blowouts. He has 32 plus minutes played in every game except one since October 31st. And trust me, there were some blowouts in there because it's the Spurs. All we need is 4 rebounds. The original line is 4.5, so I just took it down one. Next one, James, the Beard Harden. 15 plus points. The Clippers made a change, moving Westbrook to the bench, it looks like. So, in those two games where Westbrook is coming off the bench, Harden has had 21 and 24 points. His line is set at 17 and a half here. So, I took it down to 15. This is one of those games that I know it has blowout potential, but that's why I took Harden down to 15. Spurs are not only a bottom three defense, but they are terrible against point guards, as you saw earlier. They are giving up the most points to point guards. There's no better matchup in the NBA for a point guard than playing the San Antonio Spurs. It's James freaking Harden. All I need is 15. That's all I need. Harden 15. Keldon Johnson, 4 plus rebounds. Even though it could be a blowout, like I mentioned, I don't think I'm asking that much of these guys. So that is my bet number two. Now, my lean. My first lean is the T Wolves -3 at home against the New York Knickerbockers. T Wolves have played well at home, or well all season, but they beat some good teams like the Nuggets, Celtics. They are so good defensively. I know they're kind of a mirror image, a little bit of the Knicks. They're both great rebounding teams, both protect the paint, but I think the T Wolves -3 is a good bet here to take care of the business against the Knicks. So my second lean, it's kind of a weird one, but I kind of like Brooke Lopez over points. I haven't seen it yet. Or maybe you could take it, it's probably like 11 and a half, 12 and a half. Maybe take it down to 10 if you want to, because it might be a blowout and add it to something else. But we all know the Wizards cannot defend the center to save their freaking life. Lopez has gone over this quite a bit lately. So just another lean I've been looking at. Again, that doesn't mean these two are going to be a guaranteed bet for me or anything like that. Just wanted to give you guys a couple more options of what I was thinking about. So those are the leans. Now, let's check out the bets recap. There it is, just two bets right now. The Rockets +7.5 at -105. Then we got Keldon Johnson of the Spurs, 4 plus rebounds. James Harden of the not 76ers anymore, of the LA Clippers, 15 plus points, -103 on FanDuel for that one. That's what we got, guys. Let's get another sweep. Again, any added plays, you will know about it. It will be on every social media, but I will be on the plane for like half the day, so I won't be able to get back to many people. Leave a comment below. Let me know who the best trash talker in NBA history is. Let me know what bets you have. Thank you so much. Appreciate all the support. Let's keep grinding. Let's keep going at this run and enjoy every minute of it. So, thanks again for watching. We'll talk to you soon.